Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a day in the life of a full-time working mom. I have a typical 9-to-5 job and I work 100% remotely. I'm a marketing manager for an engineering professional society. So this morning I got up around 5:20 and just changed into my workout clothes and made my cold brew. I typically like to get up a little bit earlier than my kids to just sit on the couch and read my Kindle, drink my coffee in peace before the chaos of the day starts.
I won't make it easy for you now.
Between 6 and 6:10, I will go upstairs and wake my kids up, get them ready for the day, dress, teeth brush, and everything, and then come downstairs around 6:20 and I will make them breakfast. We usually leave for school around 6:45. Chase's late bell is at 7:15, so it is a very early morning for us.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat.
After I drop my kids off, I'm back home around 7:15 and I have been using this time before I log on for work around 8 to get my workout in, and I've really been loving this. I feel so much more awake and I have a lot more energy, so I feel like my workouts have been a lot better.
And we ride on the flames till the morning light, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. We're dynamite, we're dynamite. We're from a different time, yeah, we're of a different.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, September 8th, and before I get into some updates and tell you what's going on in my life, I want to talk to you about this new brand of heels that I recently discovered. As a busy mom who works from home, I've honestly given up on wearing heels for a while now. Since I'm at home most of the time, there's no reason for me to be wearing heels around, and between picking up and dropping off my kids at school and after school activities and stuff, and just the craziness of daily life, it kind of just felt impossible. But recently I discovered Cozy Island heels and I cannot wait to share that with you. Traditional heels are gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Back when I was in my 20s, I would be stomping the streets of New York City, going to work wearing 5-inch heels, but gone are those days. Now that I have kids and my life is drastically different, they're not as practical for moms like me. But I've still wanted a place for heels in my life. I didn't want to completely abandon my style, and because I'm short, I also like that extra height. And I've just wanted something that's elegant and can elevate my look, whether it's going on a date night with my husband, going to take the kids down to the park for a play date, getting coffee with friends, etc., etc. Cozy Island heels are pretty much made for moms like you and I. We're busy, we're multitasking, we're on the go, and we don't want to sacrifice style for comfort. They have a few features that just set them apart from other brands of heels and shoes, like stable support for all day wear so I can move around easily and comfortably. Their shoes also use this innovative 3D air weave fabric. These 3D air holes make the shoes super breathable and provide 20% stretch that adapts to your feet for a pressure-free, frictionless fit. They have built-in arch support and contoured cushioning so your feet stay supported all day long. Finally, they are heels that I can wear all day without any pain. Here's how they feel during our morning routine. This day I was actually going into the office, so it was the perfect time to wear these shoes. I can run errands, I can pick up the kids, I can go into the office all while feeling comfortable. And yes, they are super comfortable to just take a walk down to the park or even play soccer in the backyard with my kids. And when it's time for date night with my husband, these leopard heels are a perfect way to elevate my outfit. I love that they're a neutral color, but the pattern gives them a little bit of something extra and still matches with most of my clothes. I love the gold buckle. It is so elegant, and the heel is the perfect height. They are stylish, comfortable, and I can enjoy the entire evening without having to change shoes. Also, my husband is a tough critic and usually makes fun of a lot of the things that I wear, and he gave me the seal of approval on these heels. So if you're a busy mom like me and you've been avoiding heels, Cozy Island will be such a game changer. From school runs to walks to the park with my kids to date nights with my husband. They're elegant, comfortable, and so versatile. You definitely have to try them out. I know you're gonna love them just as much as I do. I finally have a break to chat with you guys. As you saw earlier in the day, I got up early. I snoozed a bunch of times. Mondays are really tough for me. I typically don't even set my alarm early. I'll set it for like 6 o'clock and then just like quickly get ready for 10 minutes, run upstairs, help get the kids ready, and I kind of sleep in. After weekends, I am just exhausted. Even if, like yesterday, we didn't even do much. It was raining all day, and we just went to the grocery store and kind of just like bummed around the house, watched movies and stuff, and didn't do a whole lot. I kind of prepared for the week, did the laundry, and things like that. I don't know what it is, but Saturday we actually had a pretty fun day. It was a little bit busy. So we got up, we went to Dunkin', then we took the kids over to Urban Air, which is a trampoline park, and they got to play. Mainly they went there because Chase got his first report card, which is like so crazy. I guess it's the first 4 weeks or something like that. I don't know exactly how long they chunk them out into, but he got all A's. So I am very, very proud of him. And we had promised him that he gets to pick like a fun thing if he gets all A's. So we're trying to really encourage him to strive to get A's. I know that he's only in first grade and he's probably not always gonna get A's, but Pete specifically, I'm more like, I don't know, A's and B's are fine. I mostly got A's, I got some B's too, but Pete is he needs to hold himself to a high standard, and we need to just encourage him to do his best and try to get A's. So whatever, we'll see. Chase is also very type A. He is a lot like me, and he loves to get rewarded for stuff. So he will do his best. Like chores are a perfect example. If he knows that he's gonna get money or a prize or get to do something fun, he will do whatever it takes to get that prize or like to be the winner or get something, whatever it is. I think that it's also good. It gives him some motivation to try to strive to be, the best that he can at school. So yeah, that was that. And then we just went out to dinner to a Mexican restaurant on Saturday night. And so Pete left for a business trip yesterday at like 4:30 in the morning. So he is gonna be gone yesterday, Sunday to Saturday. He comes back, I think like early afternoon. And so it's just me with the kids the whole week. It's actually gonna be quite the hectic week because of sports. So Quinn has her first soccer practice tonight. So I'm really excited about that. It's just a half an hour. And then her first game is Saturday morning. So excited for her. She's really pumped. She thought that we were going to soccer practice this morning instead of going to school. And she was all upset when I told her no, it's after school. You have to still go, whatever. But she loves soccer. So I can't wait to see how she does this year. And then Chase has football practice on Tuesday. Quinn has a doctor appointment on Wednesday morning. And then Chase has football again on Thursday. And then Saturday is gonna be really busy. So Quinn has her first game, and then we have a birthday party at 10 a.m. And then a friend of ours is doing a birthday dinner in the evening. So we're all going to a restaurant, and Chase and Quinn's old daycare is doing a parents' night out. So we're gonna drop the kids off over there, go out to dinner, and that should be really fun. And Pete gets back and it's just gonna be pretty crazy for him. He's gonna be so exhausted. He's going to New York, New Jersey, and Philly, I think, like a 3-state trip for work. So that's crazy. Then he comes back for a week, he's here, and then the following week he leaves for Singapore for this like senior leadership big company meeting. So I am already exhausted thinking about all of this that's gonna go on and just kind of being by myself. Last week, Pete's boss was in town. I think I told you guys, but his boss lives in Denmark. And so he comes over periodically, and it's just, Pete was pretty much not home all last week after work. So I was with the kids. I had to take, Chase to practice, had to do the dinner, bath, like bedtime routine, because he was just out doing dinners and meeting with clients and stuff like that since his boss was in town. So I feel like I've been kind of like alone all last week, and now I'm alone again this week, but I'm just trying to suck it up. So going back, I tried to get up early this morning just to kind of set the tone. I did snooze a bit. I got up around like 5:20-ish. Got a little bit ready and then was able to read for, 20, 25 minutes or so. And then I got the kids up and we headed out the door. But yeah, so it's gonna be, things are starting to pick up now that Quinn is gonna be in soccer. Luckily, she has practice 30 minutes before her games on Saturday. So at least it's not gonna be an extra day of the week that she's gonna have, we're gonna have something to do after school. So it's just really Chase's 2 practices on Tuesdays and Thursdays that we have to commit to. Oh yeah, Chase has a birthday party Friday afternoon as well. So we're just, oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. And I'm feeling such mom guilt because especially last week and kind of like into yesterday, I feel like I've been kind of zoning out from the kids. Like I'll make them dinner and like talk to them and stuff like that. But after I kind of get them done with the bath and done with dinner and everything, and we come back downstairs, I feel like I have just been on my phone, and it's bothering me because my kids are noticing. Like they'll be trying to talk to me and I'll be on my phone, and then I'll put my phone down and talk to them, and then I'll pick it right back up. And I don't know if it's because last week especially, I just felt like I had no time to myself. Oh, and on top of that, last week I had 2 days of this project management training, literally from 7:30 in the morning until 4 p.m. And we had to essentially be on a Zoom call with the camera on for 7.5 hours both days. And it was just so tough for me. And the content itself was not specific for my role as a marketer. It was like very intense. It was actually the instructor of this 2-day course. He said that the course is actually a 5-day course, which he distilled into 2 days for this group of us. And it was just like so much terminology, so in depth, and it was for a project manager and not for a marketer. So I found it even more difficult to kind of retain the information because I am not a project manager. I would be somebody who is part of a project doing a specific piece of work and not the one that's planning the project, managing the project, making sure that we're hitting milestones. Like that is not my role. It'll never be my role. And so I guess I was just so frustrated. I really enjoy learning, and I want to, take courses and stuff that I can actually apply what I've learned. And I would say 95% of it, I can't apply to my day-to-day job. Like the work that I do is not even within project teams. I kind of like operate by myself or like with my core group, but it's not like a project that has a project manager on it that is like keeping us on pace, that has a cadence of meetings, that has sprints. Like my work is not like that. And I don't know if maybe as part of this reorg, I'm going to be, part of different projects that will have that kind of a structure. But I found it really draining, and I am such an introvert. Like being on camera and participating, it just like sucks the life out of me. So on top of like 2 full days of those meetings, I lost 2 full days of work. And then I also did not have help from Pete because he was busy doing stuff for his own job, like after work. And I don't know, I just felt like kind of like a zombie. I was so frustrated. I also got my period last week, so I was very PMSy, and it was just the perfect storm. So I don't know. I was very defeated. I was very on edge last week, and I also felt so guilty about just being on my phone in the evenings when when it was just me and the kids. And so, I don't know. I'm just sharing this because I'm sure y'all have been there and you totally understand. But yeah, I've just been feeling really bad. So I'm trying to make a concerted effort this week to just put my phone away when the kids get home and to try to pay attention to them. They're also so sad that Pete isn't here, and like Chase was crying last night. They were all upset, and I want to be supportive of them and like be there for them, so it's not a double, like mom's not paying attention to me and dad's not here. So I don't know. I feel like a little emotional about that, but yeah. So hang on just a sec. Sorry, was just getting a Zoom chat from a colleague. So anyway, I am just trying to be better this week about being more actively engaged with my kids. I also, because of that training last week, I missed 2 full days of work and I feel a little bit behind. I have a lot to do this week just to get back on track. So this morning I was just trucking away trying to like get my project started for the week and follow up on things that I kind of missed out on last week. And I am taking a quick break right now. I need to make some lunch and I do want to fold my kids' clothes. I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not today, but we shall find out. Anyway, yeah, so just wanted to pop on, say hi. Hope y'all are doing well. This morning, it was actually a little bit cool when we stepped outside to take the kids to school, and I just loved it so much. It wasn't humid, and it's been really humid and just like warm in the morning, like 80 degrees or like high 70s and humid. But this morning there was a cool breeze, and Chase was like, oh my gosh, mom, you gotta come outside. It's cold, because he knows that I love the cold. And so, yeah, I love that, although it is supposed to get up into like the high 80s today, but at least I think it's starting to cool down a bit. It was like in the hundreds in the afternoons these past few weeks, last week, but this week it says it's gonna be in the 80s, so hoping for some relief. I am just ready for cool weather. Oh, also, I wanna show you my new, I told you guys that I got a bonus for my performance review, and I went and I bought like a bunch of new fall clothes. So I need to do kind of like a fall try on for you. Mostly everything is from Amazon, but what I did just get are these like barrel, they're so comfortable. They're kind of like that like parachute material. I had been avoiding the barrel pants just because I didn't know if they would look right and whatever. And some of them do look terrible, but I saw these on Amazon and they're just so lightweight. And because I'm short, they actually fit me. Like they land right below my ankle, so they're not dragging on the ground. And they're just so super cute. They have like a nice big waistband that's stretchy. Sized up to a medium because I wanted them to feel just like loose and oversized. But yeah, I got these and I am wearing them for the first time. They're super cute. They come in a bunch of different colors. I also just got these clogs. I have been so anti-clog. I just thought that they looked so freaking just ugly and whatever, but they kept popping up everywhere. I kept seeing like people wearing them and I gave in. These are from Amazon. They're like Project Cloud, and I don't know, I'm just obsessed with them. They're just really comfortable. They have a bit of a platform, and I don't know. I'm a clog mom now, I guess. So yeah, I'll link all of this stuff in case you're interested, but I'm so excited to start wearing these with like pants and leggings and whatnot now that it's starting to get a little bit cooler out. All right, I'm gonna go make myself some lunch and potentially fold my kids' clothes, and then I'll check back in a little bit.
Big egos living
am just about to fold my kids' clothes really quick, but I just got this Amazon package. I had ordered a couple of wreaths for my front doors because I just like, I don't really decorate my house for holidays except for Christmas. And over Christmas, I had like some really pretty, I think they were like, you know, like the Christmas wreaths. And I kept the little hangers on there thinking that I would update my wreaths, but I never got around to buying them. And so I just remembered that I wanted to do that. So I ordered these, like they're 26 inches and they're eucalyptus. They're not real, obviously, from Amazon. And I just got them. They actually look really nice. Let's like fluff it out a little bit. Oh, wow. That's so nice. Look at this. These, oh my gosh. I can't tell you guys. They're like, this looks very high quality. It's very like full and thick. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go fluff the other one and then put them on the door and I'll show you what it looks like.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you, be with you. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again, just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights.
Hi guys, it is 4 o'clock now. We are home. I picked up the kids. I have been so focused on Quinn having soccer practice this afternoon that I completely forgot that she had gymnastics. It's like a on-site gymnastics little class that comes to her preschool, and it's on Mondays, I think from like 2:45 to 3:15. And normally I'll just pick up Chase from school, come back home, work, finish up work for the day, and then go get her. So I completely forgot because I'm losing my mind. I have too much going on, and I went straight from picking up Chase to Quinn's school to pick her up, and they're like, she's in gymnastics right now. So I had to turn around. I came home, I did some more work, and then I went back out and I picked her up afterwards. So it's only Monday and I am frazzled. Anyway, I have about like 30-ish more minutes of work that I need to finish up and then get the kids ready, get Quinn ready, and off to soccer. So I am gonna close the vlog now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.